What's up, friends? I'm Jasmine, and welcome to my channel, Jazz Creates. This city is Turquoise Beach. This is the third episode in this series, and this is my tropical build, city build, and city skylines. This is the PS4 edition. I'm playing on PS5. And I just wanted to kind of go over what I've done since the last episode. So in the last episode, I was mainly focused over in this area. I'm calling this area North Beach, and it's gone through a lot of growth since the last episode. And this area really I had made mostly for to have workers for this industrial zone over here. And this industrial zone I had created to get away from having industry in this main sort of downtown area. So this area was originally the first industrial zone, and now it's transitioned to more offices and commercial. So it's looking pretty nice. I also had bought these skyscrapers content pack, or I don't know if that's that would be a content pack, I guess. And I've used a couple of the skyscrapers that are on the smaller side because I didn't want everything. I didn't want to place a ginormous skyscraper in this area where, I have some smaller buildings. So yeah, that's coming along. And this is probably the most well-known part of the city, this little pedestrian bridge with this lake or pond underneath it. I'm really happy with how that turned out, and the reason that this city is different from a lot of my other cities that I've created is I'm using this unique bus system. So essentially I am making bus lanes that are next to like normal roads. So this is one example. Here we have like the normal avenue, and then it's separated by this bike walking path, and then we have this bus lane area here. And then we have, I believe this is a pedestrian only street over here. And I think these are apartment buildings, if I'm not mistaken. So in order to have this, effect going throughout the entire city, it goes all the way over here. And you can see here with this long street here, we have this pedestrian walking path that's a bus only. And then and then we have the bus only, not bus only, but the bus road avenue with a median, and I think it's really helped as far as managing the traffic. Buses are like just probably the worst thing, at least for me in the game, because they clog up so much traffic. Even if you do have like this road here with the buses, people still have to use that bus lane to turn, and you have to be really strategic on where you're going to put your bus stops, because if you put it on a corner where people are trying to turn, it's just going to be a mess and it clogs up traffic. So that is why I implemented this sort of unique bus system. So yes, and then I also worked on the start of a zoo. I was really debating where to put the zoo, and at least where I live, the zoo is kind of in a midtown area, and so it's it's kind of a central area, but if you live in the suburbs, it's kind of far. But if you're in like the main territory of the city, it's kind of in a midtown. So I'm just going to unclick here so you can see how I've zoned things. So this district is called the Broad District. This is the financial area, and this is the main downtown core. Primrose Park, it actually was a district that I had created when I was trying to do some forestry, and then I just converted it to office area, and so I kept it Primrose Park. And so it's kind of a small little zone that is separating Broad District from this larger Midtown area. So the Midtown area, I was trying to get to the districts. Okay, this Midtown area is like this high density zone, and it's gonna go all the way up to probably this corner over here. This area here is going to be like the main beach, sort of, I don't want to say party district, but this is the district that's going to attract a lot of the tourism. So over here, Willow Square, this is the newer residential zone. And then Garland, this was like the first core residential area. So another thing that I've done, so like this here, this Cloverleaf intersection has been crazy trying to manage it. And originally I had done like a different sort of design. It wasn't a Cloverleaf. The city started out with, you know, the base game triple point, tri-point, whatever you want to call it, interchange. And I had changed it to like a custom interchange, but it really didn't work out. I had to totally get rid of that. And so I put in this Cloverleaf and made some adjustments to it. So there's some parts that kind of go underground. This underground lane here is turning so that people can come out on this side, so they're not having to just to try to help with some of the traffic. So that's what's going on there. And same thing on this side. I think, yeah, people are taking this route, this underground street, to get out on this side of the highway. And it's working out pretty well. I think it could be better as far as traffic coming this way to the North Beach area. And I do hope to, make this better. But right now we are limited by this border here. And I don't get a new area to purchase, I think, until I get to 36,000. So that is why I haven't. That's why this looks terrible. So then another thing I did was I put in this interchange here, like whatever you want to call this, 3-point access, whatever interchange. And I just extended the highway over here, so that would kind of help with some of the traffic, so people aren't having to go, all the way over here, try to go over this way to get over to these neighborhoods. They can just take this exit and have a little bit easier time coming home. And then this area is new as well. I forgot what I called this. Amber Heights. This is a new area as well, and this is going to. I really don't have much of a plan for this, but I think I just needed to have some more residential. And when I'm expanding into like a new area, like a new residential area like this, I'm kind of viewing it as like a mini city. So like there's going to be office zones, high density zones, like in the beginning, like the start of the neighborhood, and then branch out into these smaller, low density buildings or residential areas. So that's kind of how I'm viewing it. So that is it. I think I really can't wait till I can upgrade and get more tiles, because I would like to obviously purchase this tile over here, and then yeah, probably this one over here as well. This map, I forget what the map is called, I'm sorry, but this map is in the airports DLC, and I have yet to make an airport, so I really want to have an airport in this town. I probably would put it somewhere over here so that it can be close to the beach area, which is going to be, you know, high tourism. So I might work on an airport for the next episode, and then we can kind of see. I did do like I did start on an airport in another city, and it wasn't a total disaster, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I learned some things along the way, and so I'd like to, you know, definitely have an airport for this city, Turquoise Beach. So so that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you in the next one.